What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm back to watch some Boruto. This is episode 193. In the last one, we got a Kawaki backstory. It was really beautifully done. It looked freaking amazing. But Kawaki, he had a rough life from the beginning before he was taken by Jigen. And he wasn't even taken, like he was sold. His dad sold him to Jigen for money. Just a terrible upbringing, terrible life, and then things probably only got worse for him as he, lived with freaking Jigen and became a vessel. And obviously he wants nothing to do with Jigen. Obviously he didn't like that lifestyle at all. And so I understand why he is the way he is now. But I'm super excited for Naruto to be with him. So that's just really good that, after everything he went through, now he's going to be in the Leaf Village with Naruto. That's really cool. So I do like that. Anyways, I want to get into this next one. But before I do, if you guys are enjoying these reactions, leave a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Feel free to check out the other social media. And if you're watching on YouTube, consider checking out patreon.com/DonDiego if you want to catch these reactions ahead of time. And with that being said, let's get on to the next episode of Boruto. Let's go. He's waking up. Look at that. Shikamaru, Naruto, and Konohamaru.
You're somewhere safe now. There's nothing to be afraid of here.
Hey!
Don't leave.
Relax.
Ooh.
We
Lord,
aren't gonna
shadow
harm
paralysis.
you. And besides, if we were gonna eat you, then we would have done it already.
Eat. Jeez. Dude, you're gonna love Naruto, man. He's a great guy. Trust me, he'll relate to you.
We've met twice now, but I still haven't introduced myself properly. My name is Naruto Uzumaki, and I'm what's called the Hokage. All that really means is that I'm basically the leader of the Hidden Leaf Village. I don't look it, do I?
Have you heard any stories at all about
It's
him?
too dangerous. You heard Konohamaru's report, didn't you? Because sooner or later, Kara is definitely gonna make a move to take him back from us. And it's possible the boy himself is a spy.
But that's exactly why I'm the most qualified for this. And that's especially true if they're really strong, too.
He's a security risk who'd normally be placed under strict confinement. So why have him be babysat personally by the Hokage?
I'm a Jinchuriki, remember? When Kurama, here in my belly, was feared by the village as the nine-tailed fox spirit,
See?
I might have just been thrown into confinement too,
Yeah.
That is, I might have if Grandpa Third hadn't defended me.
Kara is a problem that affects more than just the Hidden Leaf. So this isn't something you can decide all on your own.
I'm fully aware of that.
As you see, we've detected
Katasuke.
almost microscopic scientific ninja tools all over his body. We now
Microscopic
believe that they're able to
scientific
affect
ninja
peculiar
tools?
changes to his body on a cellular level.
What the heck?
His body is able to suddenly expand due to rapid cell division. And it also has the ability to instantaneously harden or soften. I myself observed him remodel part of his right arm into a gigantic spear-like weapon and attack a target. Its correlation to science is unclear, but on his left palm, he possesses a mysterious mark that is known as a karma. As far as we can tell, its main ability appears to be nullifying or disabling an opponent's jutsu. We think this is conceptually similar to the scientific ninja tool that's being researched by the Hidden Leaf. This karma has also been confirmed to be present on Boruto Uzumaki, the son of the Hokage.
It's just so weird.
We're
It
currently
does the freaking same thing that freaking arm.
I think I understand.
Does the same thing that arm that
What's clear is that he's a
Katasuke made
dangerous
does.
entity we shouldn't take our eyes off of.
Now it's finally starting to make sense to me why you called for a 5 Kage summit.
You informed us of this organization that's known as Kara before, and if that boy has something to do with them, then this situation certainly cannot be handled by the Hidden Leaf alone. So do you know what they're up to now?
Sorry about that. That boy just refuses to talk. I mean, he won't even tell us what his name is.
Yet, as you said before, you have no intention of confining him, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. I'll be at his side at all times, watching and keeping him under supervision.
But then how will you fulfill all your day-to-day duties?
Just so you're all aware, this is live footage, but as you can see, Lord Hokage is maintaining his surveillance of the subject even now, while simultaneously taking part in this conference.
Nice.
Yes, I see. Using shadow clones,
Power of
huh?
the shadow
That
clone.
is quite a useful jutsu. Well, for the time being, I'll resist the urge to poke around and see which one of you is actually the clone.
I'm in favor of Naruto's course of action. Having at one time been a fellow
I feel like maybe the one with
Jinchuriki,
Kawaki's
I
the real
understand
one.
the pain of being confined.
Because if that one
And
poofed away,
besides
that would be
which,
kind of an
having
issue.
Naruto watch him brings more peace of mind than any physical cage.
I've spent quite a few years at the side of Jinchuriki too, you know. Frankly, I would have been disappointed in you if you had called for a kid to be confined. No objections. I support the Hokage.
Looks like it's unanimous then.
Thank you. All of you.
It was mentioned that your son also possesses one of those karma things, correct?
Correct.
Will that be an issue?
Honestly, I have no idea. There's a lot we don't know. But since he has one too, I'm remaining hopeful that having Boruto present will help to ease that young man's wariness and allow him to relax a bit. But then again, who really knows how things are gonna play out?
That kid who has the karma like Boruto has is currently staying over at the hospital, isn't he? After all that went down in Ryutan City, what do you think will happen to him?
He's a rather important person to Kara.
There's nothing to worry about. My dad and the others are keeping a close eye on him.
He just
I'm
always
guessing the
has
chances
that
are
attitude.
We won't ever see that guy again.
Never see
Where are
that
you
guy
going?
again. What are you talking
There's
about?
just something I've got to go do.
Wow, how weird. I never expected you to go home so soon after a mission.
Oh, I'm not going home. It's just a quick errand.
Does he want to see Sasuke, maybe?
I'm coming in, Mr. Mugino.
Oh.
All right. I've got the key right here.
Mugino. Where's the turtle, dude? He's got to take care of the turtle.
This place looks more desolate now, if that's even possible.
Rest in peace, Mugino, dude.
Okay, sorry I'm late. Here. Ow!
Oh, what is it, a
Man,
snapping
no matter
turtle?
how many times I come here to feed you, you still aren't warming up to me at all. I'm sorry I couldn't save your human. But Mr. Mugino asked me to do this. So I'm gonna take you home with me, and...
Boruto?
Oh, look, Konohamaru.
Big bro!
Wait a second, what are you doing here?
Oh, Mr. Mugino asked me to take care of something for him. I should ask you the same thing. Why are you here?
Well, I was thinking of sorting through all the stuff he left behind. But that said,
He's gonna learn.
This room looks pretty empty.
He's gonna learn how much
Mr. Mugino
he
explained to me a while back that he didn't like being bound
respected
by
the
any
third Hokage.
possessions.
Well, that sure does sound like him.
I could help you out if you like.
Thank you. But it seems
Because Konohamaru didn't even
nothing
know.
that requires two people.
Wait, stop! The floor right there's rotted out. Man, you almost created a whole bunch more work for yourself just now.
You mean that you've been to this place before?
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time that I've ever visited this apartment.
I'll never forget your help.
Gross. Not only did you make me cover your tab earlier, but you made a Genin pay for your meal?
Wow, I can't believe he spent a Genin's entire paycheck.
Yeah.
It was so crazy.
Hey, it isn't something
There's
to
more
laugh
you don't
about,
know,
you know?
too.
I had to work really hard and adjust my whole budget after all that nonsense. I can't believe this is the first time you've been to Mr. Mugino's place. That's the most surprising part to me.
And all of the time we spent together, he never really talked very much about himself. To be frank, he was basically an enigma right up to the very end.
Mr. Mugino was really strange, wasn't he?
Tell him about how he
During
felt
our
about the third
missions, he would always
Hokage.
be so serious. I knew him for a really long time, but even I never saw him crack a joke while we were out working on a mission.
When we worked together, he said a lot of harsh things to me too. But I guess thanks to that, I did learn a whole lot.
But then, every time we'd get back to the Leaf Village, he'd go bar hopping every night, and his wallet was empty each time. Sometimes it was hard to believe he was the same guy.
I gotta say, I've seriously never met anyone else who had such a ridiculous lifestyle.
That's so true. And what was especially crazy was despite all of that, there was just no way you could ever hate him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a good guy, man.
Having said all that, there's really nothing here, is there?
Look at the picture on the... He's seeing it. Why does he have
What's
this?
this? It looks like Grandpa's handwriting. He held on to something like this? I mean, I knew that he looked up to my grandpa, but come to think of it, he never told me why.
Actually, about that,
You're actually the first one I've told this story to.
not even Big Bro Konohamaru knows?
Of course not. This story is way too embarrassing to share with him.
Boruto? What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing. But, I think that you really ought to hold on to that. Because I'm pretty sure Mr. Mugino would like that, you know?
I had no idea he had a turtle.
Hey, you might want to be careful. He...
Oh, didn't bite him.
Seriously?
Alright, that's Konohamaru's turtle now.
Is it okay if I adopt this guy,
Uh-huh.
Boruto?
Yeah, of course. Please do.
Wow. Oh, look.
Hey, where are you taking me anyway?
Home, my place.
Ah!
Starting today, you're gonna be living with me and my family.
Bro!
And by the way, my wife's cooking is really good.
Oh!
So you can look forward to...
Oh, come on, dude. You're gonna love it over there.
I figured.
Oh, he's running.
Fool. You may be Hokage or whatever, but I'm not gonna let you use me as you like.
He's not using you.
Hey there.
You think you could get away from the Hokage?
This wouldn't be that easy.
He knows this village like the freaking backside of his head.
So, you all good now?
What the? I took a straight route here, but he was able to get ahead of me, despite taking a much more roundabout way.
Like I said,
I have to say, that was a bit short for a pre-meal run.
it also
but
could be multiple shadow
are we done
clones.
now? Let's go.
I guess it's gonna be impossible to get away from him.
Dude, he's gonna be living with the freaking Uzumaki, dude.
Starting today, this is gonna be your new home.
What's Himawari gonna think?
Is tea all right with you?
Sure.
You're gonna absolutely love Hinata's
Please,
cooking.
You can just think of this as your own home and relax.
Everything she makes just looks freaking so delicious.
Don't you think that it's about time for you to at least share with us what your name is?
I'm not a member of Kara, so I don't have any information to give you. Or at least not anything worth knowing.
Come on, just loosen up a little bit, will ya? This place is gonna be your home for the time being, you know?
Quit it. You're giving me the creeps. What's with you anyway?
Creeps?
What do you want from me?
Look, you're being chased by members of Kara right now. And all that I'm trying to say is that we might be able to protect you from them.
Yeah, right. You just want to keep me close while I'm useful to you. Well, at least your powers should be able to keep me a little safe.
Good grief. This kid is still so young, but he's already so cynical.
I'm not gonna try to run away anymore. For right now, at least.
Well, I hope we can get to know each other better.
I'm home.
What is Boruto gonna do?
Oh, good. He came home at exactly the perfect time.
I feel like Boruto's not gonna be alright with this
Mom,
at
is
first.
dinner ready yet? Wait, what the?
You're that karma brat.
What do you think you're doing in my house?
Oh my gosh.
Well, you see, Boruto, due to the circumstances, he's gonna be living here with us for a little while. I'd like it if you guys got
That's
along.
crazy.
What do you mean living with us? Come on, what are you talking about?
Look, I simply thought that this decision would be for the best. Given the situation, try to be understanding.
How can I? I mean, this guy was the one who caused that huge mess back in Ryutan City.
I know.
Besides, he escaped from a super secure research lab. Having a guy like that in our own house is like practically inviting him to go on a dangerous rampage,
You sure
know?
are a rowdy brat.
Huh?
This is your house, isn't it? Just chill out already.
Oh man.
What did you say to me? Look, I don't agree with any of this one little bit. Not with what you did.
You
in
guys are
Ryutan,
brothers
or
now.
with letting you stay here with us either.
They better not get into any serious fights in here, dude. They all of a sudden have some sort of karma fight. Oh
Stop
my
right there.
gosh.
Calm down.
This is crazy, dude.
What are you even thinking?
Hey, come on now. Don't give me such a scary look.
This is really no time to laugh. I mean, you saw what he did earlier when he was going on that rampage. How can you let a guy like him live here with Mom and Hima?
Don't worry. I'll be keeping an eye on him, constantly watching his movements.
But that's still no guarantee it'll be safe. I mean, seriously, that guy is incredibly powerful.
So is
Look,
Naruto.
I don't know what he's been through, but I also never have any idea what he's thinking. I can't even imagine what that guy might be capable of.
Well, did you know that there was somebody else in the Hidden Leaf who was almost exactly like him?
Huh? Come on, don't change the subject.
Just hear me out. He didn't ask for it, but he was really powerful. And because of that, nearly everybody in the whole village tried to keep their distance from him. And so he always felt alone.
You're talking about yourself, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was a very difficult time. The cold stares everyone gave me back then were way more painful than any kind of training I ever had. If it weren't for my friends, then I probably would have been pushed over the edge.
Dad,
Of course, now that I'm older, I can kind of understand why all those people gave me such cold stares back then. I'm certain that all of them were simply feeling afraid of me. And why wouldn't they? I was a brat who wasn't able to control himself, and who also had the power to destroy the whole village. But the thing is, Boruto, if possible, I don't want you to become a person who thinks like that. It's important to me.
Wow.
Boruto!
Just wait.
Alright, listen up. I don't trust you one little bit, you know? But still, I also don't want to assume that you're a bad guy. Just because I don't know what you're thinking. That's why I'm gonna make sure for myself. Want to stay here? Then don't try anything funny.
Oh, what the heck? Hey, man.
Do you really think that I'm here because I want to be... Huh?
What'd you say?
Do you want to fight me?
The freaking thing.
What's the matter, Hima?
The vase. It broke. Oh, he's gonna be mad about that.
You know what you just did?
Huh?
That was freaking Hinata's birthday present.
That's no ordinary vase. Himawari worked hard to make that and gave it to my mom for her birthday.
Sorry, okay? I didn't mean to do that.
He definitely has a soft spot for younger kids.
It's Kawaki.
Huh?
That's my name. Can't believe this.
Mine's Boruto. Remember it, you freeloader.
Oh my gosh. Oh, a new outro. I feel like they didn't have that other one for that long. So Boruto's really not cool with him, like, right now. But are they gonna be cool with each other? Like, I'm sure they will at some point. Look at this outro. Yeah, I think he's gonna be part of the crew. He'll probably feel like an outsider, but I think eventually, you know, he'll be around the right people, you know? Being around Naruto, being around Boruto, and even Mitsuki. I feel like Mitsuki will be able to relate with, you know, feeling like an outsider. But dude, this is crazy. Kawaki's gonna be living with them. He's like you know, gonna be like Boruto and Himawari's brother. And the one thing I said this one time before, it was when I was talking about things. It wasn't even like really a spoiler, but I talked about one time how I saw, like, I was on Crunchyroll and I saw like they had this Boruto picture, but it was just of Kawaki and Himawari. And I was like, why would they choose those two? And they were like standing back to back, and it kind of looked like Himawari was looking up at him. And so I think that I think they're going to be really cool with each other, and I think that Kawaki's probably going to care for Himawari just as much as Boruto does. And I feel like Himawari's going to end up liking Kawaki a lot. So and as we saw here, like, and we saw in the previous one as well, or not the one before that, Kawaki, he definitely has a soft spot for children. You know, there was that one time when he was being destructive in that village where he was going to freaking attack, but then he saw a kid and then he shot it up instead. Then over here where he broke the vase, so he learned that, you know, that was something Himawari made for her mom. He then apologized. It's going to take a little bit for him, but I think it's going to end up being cool. I just can't wait to see that, like, him and Boruto being cool with each other, them maybe fighting with each other. All that stuff is going to be really freaking cool to see, dude. But I can't wait for him to meet the rest of the crew. Like, what's he going to be doing? Like, is he going to, I'm just wondering, is he going to become a shinobi with us? Like, will he go through the academy? I feel like he shouldn't even have to, but like, maybe they'll have him do some sort of shortened thing. But I think that if he did become a shinobi, he should just automatically become a genin, at least, because we've seen what he could do. He could take on Chunin already. He could take on Jonin already. Like, I just feel like if he does become a shinobi, he should just skip the whole academy, the whole becoming a genin part. He should just be one. So anyways, we also saw Boruto. He went over to Mugino. It was a very nice moment. You know, he went over there because Mugino had that turtle. And then Konohamaru went over there too. He was going to sort through his stuff. And Boruto ended up not telling Konohamaru about, you know, why Mugino respected the third Hokage so much. And I think he just didn't tell him because, you know, we saw in the, you know, the flashback of that moment, he was like, oh, of course I'm not going to tell Konohamaru. That would be too embarrassing. So I think that he just, out of respect for that, he didn't tell Konohamaru there. But we know, and Boruto knows, but it's just a sad moment. And I like how much they respected him, but I just can't believe that he's gone and he was killed by Ao. Like, that's just so weird to me. That'll always be weird to me, that Ao comes back. We didn't even know he was freaking alive, but turns out he was alive. and he became a freaking cyborg, and then he kills very, very likable new character, Mugino. Rest in peace. He was awesome. I enjoyed every time he was on the screen. He was just a great character. What did you guys think about the episode? Let me know down in the comment section. Also, if you did enjoy the reaction, leave a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Feel free to check out the other social media. And if you're watching on YouTube, consider checking out patreon.com/DonDiego if you want to catch these reactions ahead of time. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.